Pinky Devi. I'm a board certified plastic surgeon practicing at Pink Apple Aesthetics, Bangalore. So I thought let me discuss a commonly confusing topic which I am often seeing in my consultation. People are unable to differentiate between the two. So is Botox and filler one and the same? No. The answer is simple no. Botox and fillers are two different components and used for different reasons. So let me try to, in this short video, try to explain what are the differences between Botox and fillers so that you get a clear understanding of the two products. What is Botox? Botox is a neurotoxin basically used to temporarily paralyze certain muscles. So cosmetically we are using this to our advantage when we statically inject in certain muscles. For example, we can use to reduce the action of the frontalis muscle, hence reducing the forehead lines. We can use to reduce the glabellar lines, the crow's feet and other wrinkles on our face. Also, Botox is used for masseter hypertrophy to reduce the volume of masseter and give a good shape to the lower jaw. So these are only the few places where we are using Botox. We are using for excess sweating, we are using for other reasons also Botox. Now, what is fillers? Fillers are nothing but, as the word says, filler. So we are going to use this basically artificial material to fill certain areas. So it is a soft tissue filler, normally injected under the skin or on the bone. So fillers are commonly made of hyaluronic acid, can be made of other materials like calcium and others. So what does this fillers do? Why are we using fillers? Fillers we are using to fill certain areas, like in people who have teardrop, who have a deep nasolabial folds, who have a thin lip. All these indications we can use fillers. So we can fill these areas. But in certain cases, we can use both Botox and filler or only Botox are in combo. So for example, in a case where there is a downturned corners of our mouth, where while smiling the patient or the person feels the angle of the mouth is going downward. This gives a very tired and aged look. The person always looks as if they are not happy. So in such cases, I can use Botox in a muscle called depressor angular oris to reduce its action and hence reduce the pull of the Botox of that muscle, causing the downward turn of the corner of the mouth. But I can also use fillers to support the corner of the mouth. So this is one of the places where we are using either Botox or filler, or also we can use in combo. So I would really suggest, the best is to leave it to your cosmetic surgeon or the cosmetologist to decide what would be the ideal thing for you, whether it's Botox or fillers or a combination of two. Botox typically lasts for 3 to 4 months. The action is not immediate. It's OPD procedure, takes about 15 to 20 minutes. You start seeing the action or the results in 48 hours and the maximum results is seen at 1 week. Whereas fillers is again an OPD procedure, would take just say 15 to 20 minutes. And in fillers it's immediate result. You can see immediately the result what you wanted with the fillers. So let me just show you what fillers are, what Botox are, just so that you can get a clear understanding. So as you can see this is an injection, preloaded injection of filler. So fillers are available as 1 ml syringes. They're already pre-filled and some of them also have a local anesthetic mixed with it. So this is a syringe of Juvederm Volbella. So this particular filler we are most commonly using for the tear turf deformities. It's a very good product. So we have different kinds of filler depending on the viscosity and the weight of the filler. So depending on the necessity, we may select one filler over the other. Okay. So as you can see, they come with small thin needles, and you could see how the drops of the filler are, right? So it's a very viscous material which will, when injected, will fill a particular deficiency. I hope you guys are able to see this, right? Yeah. So this fillers we are using for filling typical scenario, if I would say, on your face, like for the teardrop, for the nasolabial fold. People who have a slight drooping or the sagging of skin, we can use to lift the cheek area. We can use for plumping the lips. We can use to better define your jawline. We can use to do a chin augmentation. These are the common scenarios where we are using lip filler, fillers. But now let me show you what Botox is. Botox normally we get in vials. It's in a powder form. It comes in glass bottles like that, which is could be 50 units or 100 units. Depending on what we are doing, we would select a particular vial. And this comes in a dry form, and typically we would be diluting. Dilution concentrate depends person to person who's injecting. They have their own preferences. And these are injected at multiple points using the insulin syringe. So these are the normally we use insulin syringe. As you can see, the needles are so thin, so they hardly cause any pain. Okay, so this is the difference between Botox and filler. Botox results, as I already said, last for 3 to 4 months, whereas fillers usually last for 9 to 12 months. Hope this video helps you to sort out the difference between Botox and fillers. And for any further query, you can always contact us, Pink Apple Aesthetics. Thank you so much.